Hey everyone, GamerJlee here, and welcome back to another video. And just the other day, we got a brand new MCC development and flighting update, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a giant nothing burger. This has no meat. It's got plenty of lettuce. It's got some tomato, it's got some pickles, which I love pickles. Pickles are delicious. It's got a little bit of ketchup and mustard and a slice of cheese, but there is no meat. There's no bacon. This is a giant nothing burger. There's really no content to this update besides welcome back to 2021. But nonetheless, let's talk about the update. Let's go over it real quick because there is one little thing that I would like to maybe have a conversation about. So the first thing we get is a welcome back from Postums and the 343 team, and a reminder that this year is the 20th anniversary of Halo as a franchise. And what's funny about that is, yeah, it's a celebration. 20 years of a franchise is absolutely amazing, but we have to remember that these past 10 years, as long as 343 has been in control of Halo, have not been the most stable. They've actually been very inconsistent, unstable, and honestly a little bit schizophrenic, but that's beyond the point. Let's actually get into the actual update. First off, we get a little bit of a chat about season 5 and flighting, and this is what Postum has to say. Right now we're looking at season 5 coming down the pipe and rolled out early this year. After that, we will be working towards flighting additional global features. Both are in the midst of development as we speak, and though we have eternal dates we are working towards, we are not yet ready to share them with you. Once we have those locked in, y'all will be well, probably not the first. I think we might share that with Bonnie and the folks across the studio first, but we will shout them from the mountaintops to y'all when we're good to go. I'm sorry, every time he says y'all, I just see him saying it with a southern accent, because I know this guy raises chickens and lives on a farm and so on and so forth, but every time he says y'all, and talking about it, screaming it from the mountaintops, I just see him living on a shack up in the mountaintops, writing this up as y'all came here to listen to it. With the first section, I think there's only just a few small takeaways. First off, with season 5 launching, I think we're gonna expect it either late January or early February. I think if they really want to keep on track with making sure we have a total of 10 seasons in the MCC, they're gonna have to keep consistent, and we'll be seeing these launch about every 2 months on average. I think that's something we can expect in the near future. When it comes to the additional global features though, I think the next thing we're gonna see in flighting is going to be the custom games browser. I think that's a pretty easy takeaway from this, and something that people have been talking about for months and years, ever since it was announced and rumored when they first announced that they were bringing Reach to the MCC. I think that that's a great takeaway, and I think that's going to be the next step we're going to see on the MCC. But let's move on to talk about the future blogs coming to the site. Last year, players asked for more video content in our blogs and new ways to ingest the content we're working on. Right now, I'm working on just that. If all goes well and it gets signed off on, players can look forward to new fun ways to learn more about some of our development work, and specifically a look at what's in season 5. Like most things in production, this piece is subject to change, but is looking pretty good right now. I can't wait to share, which would honestly be really nice. It would be nice to see more video content or easily digestible ways to go over these vlogs without having to read through paragraphs upon paragraphs of jumbled mess. I mean, there are some times where they're talking about some sort of feature or some sort of new enhancement that they're bringing to the MCC, or even Halo Infinite, that is just a bunch of techno jargon that no one understands. And I think maybe bringing more video content that they put together for these blogs that is easily explainable or able to show what this is going to do to the MCC or Halo Infinite is going to be something that a lot of people would actually appreciate. That's pretty nice. I also think that this would make it a lot easier for content creators who have to sit through this entire blog, read it all, and then try and digest what they had to say. I think it would make it so much easier to sit through these if we had a little bit of context and actually have something to show. One of the criticisms I had of the Halo Infinite update that we got in December was that they kept talking about the brutes being improved upon, but yet we had no screenshots, we had no video of these brutes at all. all. And that's something that I personally thought was a little disappointing. I know that this blog is mostly about the MCC, but I would like to also see these future blogs and being able to see video also be applied to Halo Infinite as we get closer to launch. Now, the final thing, and this is something that I really wanted to talk about and something that really got me interested when I first saw this, was armor toggle. This has been a subject ever since last year when they first announced that we were going to be getting these brand new armors in Halo 3, and not many people were happy about it. There was actually a lot of pushback by the community, including myself. What the fuck am I like? It looks like I'm looking at 343 Guilty Spark's Down syndrome brother. But let's see what they have to say about the armor toggle, because this is some news that people have been waiting for. We received the question last year about the new armors coming to season 5 and whether there will be a toggle added in. While we definitely heard you, at this time I do not have an update. Our team just got back into the office and our partners are still investigating. Once this information is at hand and we have a decisive plan going forward, we will be sure to share it with you. Now, this is extremely frustrating because this is your first development update of the year. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a giant nothing burger. All we hear about is just what's coming up. We hear about, oh, season 5 is coming early this year, but we don't have a date. We don't have a time frame. We hear about future blogs having more video content, but we don't know when and if it's even going to get approved by 343's management. And now the armor toggle that so many people have begged for with these armors is sounding like we again don't know and we don't have a decision on. So this is again a big nothing burger. But if they decide that it can't be done, that there can't be a toggle for these armors, or what I would really hope is that we could get the original Halo 3 undersuits that were removed and replaced, I really think that this is something that needs to happen. This toggle needs to be in the game, and we need the option to have the original undersuits that were given to us in Halo 3. If you want this to be a memory bank for all the classic Halo games, you got to have that toggle that gives us the original undersuits as well as gets rid of these armors, because a lot of these are grotesque and honestly not fun to look at. To finish up this blog, this is what Postums had to offer us. This year is going to be awesome. I really doubt that the way 2021 has started. Fun and very Halo filled yet again. Super excited for everything that we've got planned in 2021 across MCC and looking forward to working hand in hand with folks once more. Thanks for stopping in, y'all, and as always, we will see you online. And that's how we finish off our first blog of the year, our first development update for the MCC. I think that there's a lot of things that we can transfer from this community update that also needs to be considered when it comes to Halo Infinite, because if we're going to be explaining improvements in the MCC with video content, I think we also need to do that with Halo Infinite. One of the things that people loved about the good old Halo days of Halo 2 and Halo 3 and Halo Reach was we had vidocs, and vidocs basically gave us a behind the scenes look at what was going on at Bungie, what was going on with the developments of Halo 2 and Halo 3, and honestly gave us an inside eye of what they were bringing to the future of the Halo franchise. I want to watch a vidoc, I want to see what they're doing, and I want to be excited about what I'll be seeing in the future. I want to be excited about season 5 through 10 of the MCC. I want to be excited about Halo Infinite, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see when it comes to that. When it comes to new global features though, I think that the next thing we'll be seeing is the custom game browser, and I'll probably talk about that more as more info comes. Just stick around on the channel and make sure you hit that subscribe button, because as soon as I hear something, I'll let you guys know. As well as with the armor toggle, which is in my opinion the biggest thing when it comes to the MCC right now, and the biggest controversy is we need this armor toggle. I guess the main takeaway that I have to say about this community update or this development post is that we're just gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. Don't get overhyped, don't get super excited. This was a big nothing burger, but at the same time, I'm really hoping that 343 may see this video and might take that in consideration, and next time give us a little bit of meat, give us a little bit of bacon. Hell, I'll even take a little bit of chicken. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Just short and sweet and to the point. I wanted to go over it, give you guys my opinion, and let you guys know what was going on with the MCC currently. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like on it, as well as hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on. I would love to see more of you guys showing up to these videos and being able to have a discussion down in the comment section down below. And speaking of the comment section, let me know what you think. What do you think of this community update? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Or are you in agreement with me that's a giant nothing burger and there was no substance or meat to this update? I don't think there was much to it, but I would love to know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, make sure to check the description where you can follow all of the socials, including my Twitter, where I make updates about videos, live streams, and future content coming to the channel, and usually do a lot of bitching, I would have to say. And then Instagram, where you can catch some of my funniest moments from live streams and even a few little fails here and there. But that's gonna do it for this video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, GamerJlee signing out. Frag out!